Hello, everyone. I hope you are doing amazing. We're gonna go straight to the point because, sorry, because I don't have a lot of time. I know I don't know if I said it, but thought, I, I thought about doing something, doing like a little St. Lucia recap video of like my experience there, like travel tips, who I met because I met amazing people. What I didn't do that much. Um, yeah, like all of those kind of informations. I don't know if I'm gonna do it anymore because I don't feel like it's on brand. It's on brand with like what I want to do, but also I don't feel like I have I don't. I feel like my brand is just me saying whatever I want to say. So it would be actually on brand if I want to talk about it. So I'm gonna wait to see if I want to talk about it or no. If that makes sense. So yeah, we're gonna go straight to the point. Validation has been one of my worst enemy in the past years. Actually, no. Validation has been my worst enemy during all my teenagehood. And in the past years, it has been one of my worst enemies. Yeah, I feel like this sums it up very well. Because there has been like some evolution since I started to live alone. I started to like be more independent. Like, of course, my need of validation started to fade away little by little. But I feel like it's still here at some point, at certain levels. And it pisses me off a bit because I'm like, damn, I did all this work and this is still here. So what do I do? What do I do to get rid of my fear of validation, of my need of validation? Because one thing about me, that's so not true, but I'm gonna say it. One thing about me, I'm not scared of le regard des gens. I'm not scared of the look of people. I'm not scared of the judgment of people. But I'm not scared of their judgment, but I'm intimidated by their validation. Because if I know that someone is not gonna like something that I do, and I don't care for that person, I will not care. I will do it. I will not care for that person to judge me. But the problem is that in everyday life, I look up to people in general, not everyone, of course. I know that like I have a lot of reasons to be looked at up to. I don't know if it's like that we say it, but there's a lot of people that I admire, not necessarily that like admire, like, oh my god, I love them. No, but like I find them cool. I find like what they do is, yeah, what they do is cool. Like I will not need a lot um to be like, I'm losing my word. I will not need a lot to be. It's not genre en français c'est genre j'ai pas besoin de beaucoup pour être impressionné. You know, I don't need a lot to be impressed. Okay, fab. Tout ça pour ça. So yeah, so there's a lot of people that I want their validation because I kind of I kind of like what they do. I kind of like their lifestyle and all. So I want their validation. Yeah, that's all. I'm not gonna repeat it again and again. That's all. And that's the problem because those people, first of all, most of them don't know that I need their validation because we're just people that know each other. For them there's not that much reason of like being admired, like having admiration for them anyway. So like those people, some people are not going to give validation because they don't feel like it's necessary, and it's totally fair. Some other people like they're too busy, or some other people like their validation is hard to get. So yeah, so there's a lot of reason why someone would not be like, oh my god, wow, what you're doing is so cool. But that shouldn't, yeah, like I shouldn't need that. I should know what I do. I should know what I want, and that's all. And the validation of people will come after, like as a cherry on the top. But the problem is that I did that sometimes. Sometimes, like, I do my business. I get rid of my need of validation. I do what I want to do, and then people start to validate me when I'm not asking for it, and it triggers that little dopamine in my brain, and then I want more, and then like I do something and they don't validate me, and I'm like, damn, I'm missing something. I did something wrong, or if they validate me, I'm gonna do everything to keep that validation. So I'm gonna be like, oh, if I did something cool, I'm gonna be so careful to not do something dumb because then I'm gonna lose their validation. What the fuck is that? La gente está muy loca. What the fuck? So what I'm doing is I don't know what I'm doing. If I don't know, I don't know what's the solution. It's not a major problem because, as I said, uh, getting older, I started to feel more confident, to know what I want, to know what I don't want. So it's not like a very big problem that like I'm suffering every day. But yeah, damn. Especially like it happens, especially when the thing I need the validation for is there's a lot of spiders there. Sorry. The thing that I need validation for, the person that I need the validation from is good at it. If I sum it up like that, like if I do a drawing, I will want so much validation from someone that draw very well. If I do like social media pictures or video, whatever, like the validation of people that are good at social media will be so crucial for me. I think that's one of the worst in my problem is that I need validation of people. I need different validations from people according to their popularity, their success, like the way I perceive them. So yeah, that makes it extra difficult. Like I feel like I'm trying to impress too much, and I don't want that. I want to do me. I want to do me, and Instagram has helped me a lot for that because little by little I started to push the boundaries of like my comfort zone little by little, like I feel like the first time you're gonna be gagged. Like the first time I posted a picture on Instagram shirtless, I was like, I was freezing. I was so scared. I was not scared, but I was feeling so type of way. Same for like the first time I really danced at a party, like because I remember when I was going to the parties with my high school friends, my family, and all. I would like be in a corner and I would love the music. I would want to shake my ass and all, but I would be like sipping my little drink, moving my head. And when I started to, dance how I feel, dance how I wanted to dance, that felt a little bit uncomfortable at all. But then like I couldn't stop, and since until today I can stop. If I go to a party, especially if I'm paying for a party, if I'm paying like $20 or something to go to a party, I don't care if I know people. I don't care. I'm dancing. I'm dancing if I want to dance. I'm enjoying the night, and I'm very happy for that. I'm grateful that I got to hit that stage in my life, and it's still a bit uncomfortable because I'm dancing, and my need of validation also comes at that time. Like because my self-esteem is in danger at that moment. So my need of validation grows. If I'm dancing alone at a party, yes, I got to be that comfortable, but still, I'm a human. So like, I'm dancing alone at a party. I want, I want to know that people don't find me weird. I want to know that people kind of, like see me dancing, enjoying myself. So my need of validation comes at that moment, and I'm often wearing sunglasses when I go out alone, and I'm dancing and all, and I'm looking at people like through my glasses to see like, oh, is anyone like looking at me and like, oh, no, or like, is anyone looking at me like, what the fuck? And that's a step that I need to overcome. But I still have time. Not that I said it like that. I still have time. Back on social media, like yes, I started to post more and more what I feel like, and I'm gonna keep in that trajectory. I I don't. I'm gonna start to like post little sample of the videos on my Instagrams as reels, so people can have a glance of what's happening on my channel and all. I'm gonna put the link in my bio, and yeah, I'm not gonna promote it. Like I'm not gonna be like, oh, share, like, subscribe. No, 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 none of that. It's just gonna be there. If you wanna, if you wanna, if you wanna look at it, you can. But I'm not like putting it in your face like that. Yeah, and I don't know if I said it, but yeah, like I've overcame my fear of the judgment of others, but now it's my validation that I need to work on. And yeah, what is the solution? Because also I still want that pressure of like excellence. I still want that pressure of excellence, but I want it to come. I want it to be healthy and to help me grow, not to like jail me in a box. Okay, it was a sphere, but like in a box. Um, I'm sorry for that. Yeah, I think that's kind of all I wanted to say. Yeah, I feel like 2025, I'm taking a big step into like getting rid of my need of validation and my fear of judgment. I don't know how, but yeah, I'm gonna do a big step. It's a beautiful day. I'm very grateful to be alive. I'm grateful to witness and to be part of all the joy I've been witnessing in the past days, weeks, months, years, decades. I'm not 100 years old, so I cannot say century, but yeah, you get the point. I'm very grateful. I look at the plants, I look at the garden, I look at the nature, and I'm like, damn, I'm part of it, and this is beautiful. I know that humans fuck up a lot of things, but I'm still very grateful of all of that. Also, one of my mantra is, and it's something that my professor told me in when I was in high school in my radio class. Radio class. I had like one session with a radio class, and the the advice was, if you're doing a show or a podcast or anything, and one person is watching it, one person, then you succeed. You totally succeed. If that person is you, that's still valid. Like if you feel like if you like what you're doing, you like to consume what you're doing, then why the fuck would you wait for someone to do what you can do, right? If you like what you do, you can be do what you want to do. And I'm gonna tell it in another video because I don't want to say it at the end. But talking with my new friends in Saint Lucia, I realized that when we think in our head, we talk and we listen at the same time. Because like the little voice is talking and the little ear is listening. And we're answering like it's like you're talking and you're answering you're talking and you're hearing and you're answering at the same time. But when you take time to talk, like in a video, in a podcast, in a letter, in a whatever, in a painting, any form of communication you want, when you take the time to talk, to give the information, and then when you're done to listen to it, it's another kind of connecting with yourself. It's another kind of connecting with yourself. So even if you don't want to post it, like I urge you, I know that a lot of people do it. I didn't invent anything, but even like create a WhatsApp chat with yourself, like a note or whatever. Do voice notes, talk to yourself, then listen. It's gonna give you so much distance, so much. Oh, I'm thinking about that Shivanshi song, Bird Eye Point of View, something like that. But that's a beautiful song. Giving all up, I'm not trying anything no more. Yep. Um. Okay. I wanted this video to be 10 minutes, but it's 16 minutes. So silly me, ha ha ha.